Liverpool move.
We're missing you out there in the Club 2020 Champions League finals. Have you been able to follow the tournament much?
Yeah, we've been watching it. We've been watching it, most nights. Look, it's a bit hard. We wish we were over there with you and still competing for the Champions League. We've done so well in it in the last couple of years, but this year wasn't our year. And I suppose we get to sit back and enjoy watching a Champions League now instead of us being involved in it, seeing who we're going to play against.
You've seen it all at your level, Andy, and you've won it all as well. But when you're watching this year's Champions League, for example, does it still happen that something will absolutely stun you, like it would the rest of us? Yeah,
look, as footballers, we love seeing other footballers doing incredible stuff, and there's been a lot in that in show, to be fair, and there's been maybe a couple of underdogs getting further than they maybe usually would.
Yeah. Can I ask you, has there been anything in particular that has blown you away? I was thinking of maybe Alphonso Davies the other night against Barcelona.
Yeah, that was don't be expecting me to do that any time in a hurry. So no, that was just incredible. He probably just took 5 or 6 of them out of the game with one passage of play. So a phenomenal player, somebody I enjoy watching, and I think the whole world's enjoying watching them at the minute, and I'm no different.
Yeah, left backs are becoming the kind of new rock stars of football. Who would be, present company accepted, in your opinion, the best 3 left backs in the world?
I think Alphonso Davies is already world class, but he can only get better. Ben Chilwell I love watching in the Premier League. Then I would say Jordi Alba, the more experienced one of the 3, I would say. Maybe coming near the end of his career, but what a career he's had, and he really. Him and Marcelo probably took left backs to a whole new level. Oh,
great stuff! Winning the title after 3 decades. You've actually written a book about this.
Look, I think I don't think I'm interested enough to write a book about myself, so I thought I'd write about the season that we had. It was an incredible season. I've read the draft of it. I thought it was a good read, but I'm going to be biased, so hopefully the people like it. I've set up my own charity in Scotland. And the proceeds are going towards helping set that up and helping underprivileged kids. All
right, it's out from September 17th. Sounds fascinating. It starts, I believe, the day after you won the Champions League final, which is a slight pity because I'd love to see a chapter or two on A, that, and B, the second leg of the semi-final against Barcelona, which is one of the most extraordinary things any of us have ever seen. I'd really like to hear about your night there, how much you enjoy going up against Luis Suarez, in particular Leo Messi.
Yeah, look, best players in the world. Messi is the best player potentially to ever play this game. So, when you get the chance to go up and play against these players, then you want to come out as good as you can do. Unfortunately, it ended in injury for me. The 4-0 at home was an unbelievable night, a night that none of us will ever forget. But also one a big worry for me. I never slept that night because obviously the job was done, and then automatically your mind turns to the final. And I thought, there's a chance I could miss it here. Luckily everything was okay and I could play in the final. So I was so relieved when that happened. But that night will be remembered for a long, long time. In years to come, it'll be nice to sit back and watch that and see it back. So. It was an incredible night, something we'll never forget, and something, the 55,000 in Anfield will never forget, I don't think, either.
And then you did Spurs in the final.
Just a rush of emotion that night. You've got so many family in that stadium that, you get, you think about them, you think about the people that, sadly can't be with us, you think about the people back home, everything like that. And then, of course, I'm very close to Jordan Henderson, and the fact to see him to lift, one of the greatest trophies above his head was emotional in itself. To see him go into an elite group of Liverpool legends to lift a trophy above his head like that, it still sends, shivers up the back of my neck, because, we know how important he is to this squad and how good a person he is, that, to see one of your good mates lift that trophy, it was emotional. So, I wish I could relive it again, because obviously the feelings that you get are so good and so raw that you can't really control it. That's what we look to recreate. That's what drove us forward this season to lift the Premier League, and hopefully in the years to come that we lift more of the feelings, and it comes a bit more, it comes more natural to us to lift these trophies, but the feelings are still the same, and that's our aim, and that's the manager's aim, and we'll be striving to do that.